team, it's Coach Amanda here at Flip Out, and I'm here today to go over some flexibility and strength drills for your shoulders to help improve our bridges. So it's super important in gymnastics to give your shoulders a lot of attention, and I hope you follow along with this workout. Make sure your space is safe. I am using a block from the gym. If you have a cheese mat or a panel mat at home, you can use that. If not, your couch, your steps work fine. If not, the flat ground can also work. So let's go for it. The first drill we're gonna do is a stretch. It's a seal stretch, and this is going to stretch out our back. We're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. So hands close to our hips, opening up our chest, and our ankles are together in the back. We're gonna hold for 30. You can look up at the ceiling, take some deep breaths, let your hips sink into the ground. You can look over one shoulder, over your other shoulder. Make sure those heels are together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. We're going to hold our neck stretch for 30 seconds as well. Here you can do it on the ground, or if you have an elevated surface like I do, you can do it this way. I'm going to put my hands up on my mat and do a kitty cat stretch, but doing it on an elevated surface allows me to push my armpits down further, which is what we want in our bridge. So I'm pushing my armpits to the ground, getting my back and shoulders a good stretch. Make sure you're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Slowly come out of that, and we're going to repeat. Back to our seal stretch, ankles together. See if you can find a deeper stretch this time. Push yourself a little bit further. Taking your deep breaths. Make sure your fingers are facing forward, your chest is open. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Slowly climb out and go back to your cat stretch. Same thing. This is our second round, so try to see if you can find your deeper stretch. Keeping your arms nice and tight, close to your ears. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and climb out. That felt good. Now that we got our shoulders, some stretching, we're going to do some dynamic stretches. So we're going to do arm circles, arm swings to loosen up our shoulders a bit more. I'm going to stand up for this one. We're going to do 10 arm circles forward, 10 arm circles backwards, and 10 crisscross, and then repeat. So, straight arms. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. And we're going to do the reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Shake it out. And we're going to do our crisscross, trying to tap our hands in the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Shake it out. And we're going to repeat those arm swings. So back to backwards arm circles. And with straight arms, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. And now we go forward. Get your shakes out if you need to. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, I definitely feel my shoulders warming up, and I hope you do too. We're gonna go to our crisscross for the last time. I alternate the way I switch my arms when I come to the front, so you can watch and try it too. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Get your shakes out. And we're going to take it back down to the ground. We're going to do our kitty cat stretch, but we're going to do it a little bit differently. So I'm going to do this one on the ground. You can do it on your elevated surface. I just want to show that you can do it both ways. I'm doing the same thing, pushing my armpits down to the ground. I'm going to take my right hand and slip it underneath my left arm. This is going to give my shoulder and my arm a deeper stretch. I'm still pushing down into the ground for 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly climb out. And of course, hit the other side. You want to stretch both arms. I'm taking my left hand and slipping it underneath my right arm. Taking deep breaths and feeling my stretch. With every breath, try to push your armpits closer to the ground, but moving at your own pace. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and climb out. Ooh. I feel good. All right, my upper body definitely feels ready to do some bridges. I want to give my lower body some attention too. So we are going to work on our hip bridges, which is going to help us push up into our bridge. So I'm going to leave my upper body flat on the ground. My arms are relaxing. I have my feet planted into my space, and what I'm going to do is push my heels into the ground while pushing my tush up to the ceiling. And this is the same feeling you'll get when you push up into your bridge. This you're going to hold for 30 seconds also. Really focus on how your legs are working, what muscles you're using. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down and relax. Good job. After that, you can hug your knees into your belly and do some rock and rolls to give your back a little break. Good job, and we're going to do that one more time. Feet down on the ground, and back to my hip bridge. I'm going to push up for 30 seconds, looking for the same stretch and the same workout. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And I'm going to do 5 more rock and rolls. All right, good job, team. Next, we are going to use our arms and our legs. Similar feeling to pushing up into a bridge, we're going to push up into our table stretch. So, what you're going to do is make sure your fingertips are facing your feet, because that's the direction they're facing in your bridge. My feet are planted like they were in my hip bridge, and now I'm using my warmed up shoulders to support myself in this stretch. Another important part is squeezing your tush. Okay, it's going to help you hold this bridge and not put too much pressure on the rest of your body. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds, all right? We can do it, definitely. I'm going to take my deep breath, and I'm going to push up. Squeezing my belly, my tush, my arms, my legs, everything. sure you're breathing. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down. Woo. That felt good. Make sure you shake out your wrists, loosen up your shoulders, shake out your feet, whatever you have to do. Because that was tricky, but I'm proud of you. Proud of us. All right, we're gonna do that one more time. And I think we're gonna hold for 15 seconds. And then for the last 15 seconds, we're gonna try holding on each leg and see what holding on one leg feels like, prepping us for our kickovers. So, same position, my fingers are facing my feet. Pushing up to my bridge, hold for 15 seconds. And now I'm going to take one foot, keeping my hips pressing to the ceiling. My leg is straight with a pointed foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's do the other leg. Same thing, my hips are still pressing up. You don't want your hips to dip when you do this. Keep that strength up, straight leg, pointed foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down, and relax. And again, shake out your wrists, loosen up your shoulders. If you need to do some rock and rolls, of course, do that. Alrighty, now we are going to get into some bridges. So, let's do a bridge on the ground first. We're gonna hold for 10 seconds to get that initial bridge out of the way, and then we're gonna elevate it. So, lay down on your back. Think about all the muscles you just used and stretched and how ready they are to do this bridge. You're gonna push your palms into the ground, push your heels into the ground. When I push up, I'm gonna look at my hands for my whole bridge, pushing my armpits open. Ready, and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna tuck in my chin and look at my chest so that I don't squash my beautiful head when I come down. And I don't want you to squash your beautiful head either. You're gonna tuck in your knees to your belly and hit some rock and roll. If you want a little challenge, you can do a safety roll or a candlestick position. It's also a good way to stretch out your back. Great job. Now, I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do a bridge with your feet elevated. The first one, I'm going to push up just like I did, and then once I'm in my bridge, I'm going to climb my feet up onto my surface, my couch, my steps, my mat, whatever that might be. I'm going to take my deep breath, push my palms into the ground. I'm pushing until my arms are straight. It's really hard to hold a bridge with bent arms, and remember that. Ready, and push up, look at your hands. I find a comfortable position, and 1 foot at a time is gonna climb up onto my couch or my mat. And I'm gonna find that good stretch for my bridge. Pushing my armpits open with straight arms, holding for 10 seconds. And you can come down the same way we did before, tucking in your chin. Take your time, come down to your back, and don't squish your beautiful head. Whew. Good job, team. We're gonna hug our knees into our belly and do a couple more rock and rolls, or safety rolls. All right, this is the last way. I'm gonna show you how to push up into your bridge. I'm gonna scoot my tush real close into my mat, pop both of my feet up onto my surface. My hands, my palms are still pushing into the ground next to my head. And this one is where your hip bridge comes in. You're using that same feeling, that same motion, squeezing your muscles nice and tight until you're up in your bridge. Take your deep breath, ready, and push up. Looking at my hands, pushing my armpits open, holding for 10 seconds. your chin. Come down safely. And we're going to scoot back. Again with our rock and rolls, giving our back a little breathe. Good job, team. All right, now we are going to do our elevated bridge and work on lifting up one leg at a time. I'm only going to lift up my dominant leg, so the leg that I like to kick over when I'm doing my bridge kick over or my back walk over. We're going to hold that and then come down safely. All right? So using either way, you're going to push up into your bridge. I'm going to start on the ground and then climb my feet up. Push my hands into the ground, bridge, climb my feet up onto my mat. And from here, I'm going to pick up my right leg while planting my left leg into the ground. With a straight leg and a pointed foot, I'm looking at my hands, pushing my armpits open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And climb down safely, tuck in your chin. Good job, everyone. That was a tricky one. And rock and roll. Good job. All right, last thing we're gonna do for shoulder flexibility are back bends from our knee. I'm going to face away from my elevated surface. My knees are about shoulder width apart. My arms are squeezing up to my ears. Open, right? These are open armpits, open shoulders. And from here, I'm going to squeeze my tush forward, like in my hip bridge, pushing my hips in order to touch my mat and come back up. If you're working on your back bend, this is a really helpful drill. It's also going to help your bridge, no matter what. It's important for your gymnastics. Let's do 5 of those, okay? We're going to do arms up tight by my ears, squeezing my hips forward, looking up at my hands, squeeze tight, and come back up. Good job, team. You have 3 more. Shake out whatever you need to shake out. And we're going to go again, straight arms, look up at your hands. That's 3. That's 4, last one. And 5. That was amazing. If you want to end your stretch with end your exercise with a couple arm stretches, pulling your arm across your chest is really helpful. Holding for 20 to 30 seconds each side. And switch. Should be really proud of the work you just did, because that is not easy stuff. And then last stretch, you can pull your hand over your head. Stretching right here. And if you want to challenge, you can use your head to push your elbow back, opening your shoulders even more. And you're going to switch, so when a hand comes up, and pull that elbow nice and tight. And slowly come out of it, and give yourself a pat on the back. I'm giving you a high five or an elbow through the screen because you did so amazing. And keep up the good work. I can't wait to see you soon. Bye.